He told them not to go to school. Don't go to the hospital either. Don't eat. Just pray and fast and wait to meet Jesus. And they did. One by one, these people fasted to death. Over 400 people died of hunger. And the man that they were all following, Paul Mackenzie, a former taxi driver. This man was not born a prophet. He used to drive cabs in Malindi in Kenya. Then in 2003, he claimed that he had a calling from God and he started a ministry called Good News International Church. At first, it looked like a normal church. He even had help from another preacher when he started. But not long after this, his teachings became... Mackenzie said education was satanic, that if you sent your children to school, you were handing them over to the devil. He said doctors were agents of darkness, that medicine was evil. If you truly had faith, you won't need hospitals now. You don't need pills, you don't need vaccines. These were some of his preachings. He also preached that the end of the world was near, and that anybody who wanted to go to heaven had to cut themselves off from the world. No school, no IDs, no government, no modern life. Just stay away and wait for Jesus. At his peak, Mackenzie had thousands of followers. He even had a TV channel. His sermons were online. People loved him. He had a lot of faithful followers. Even after the government shut down his church in 2019, he didn't stop. He told his followers that the world was going to end April 15, 2023. And the only way to be saved is to join him deep in the forest. He bought land in a remote place called Shakahola Forest. 800 acres, that's not a joke, 800 acres. People followed him, families, children, whole communities. They moved in, gave up everything, lived off the grid, waiting for the end of the world. And then he told them, now you need to fast to death. He said dying of hunger would take them straight to heaven. But there was an order that it had to go in. First the children. We have to starve the children first. Then the unmarried adults. Then women. Men were supposed to die last. But he, Paul Mackenzie, he was eating. He was going to be the very last. And so because he needed energy to keep preaching, he was eating steady. While his followers were starving, he was flourishing, still living comfortably. Witnesses even told people that he told them that he needed food to preach. The police said he was healthy and strong when they arrested him. Meanwhile, people around him, they were starving to death. Some of the victims were not just starved, they were strangled. Some were beaten, some were buried alive. Police raided the forest in March of 2023. They didn't just find starving people, they found graves, dozens, then hundreds. Over time, they uncovered more than 448 dead bodies. Most of them were children. Some graves held entire families. Some bodies were missing organs. So authorities, they've not confirmed yet if there was organ trafficking involved, but the suspicion is there. Even autopsies could not explain everything. This was not just about fasting. This was a cult. It's hard to understand. Have you heard about Jonestown, the American cult where over 900 people drank poison and died in one day? This was Kenya's version, but it was worse, slower, and the graves kept coming. Maybe I should talk about Jonestown. I don't know. Maybe another time. Back to Shakahola. When police started the rescue, some followers refused to eat. They were so deep in the belief that food would ruin their salvation. Some survivors died in hospital even after rescue. Others had to be force-fed. That's how far the brainwashing had gone. Paul Mackenzie didn't run. He turned himself in. Now he's facing over 191 child murder charges, multiple manslaughter charges, terrorism, child abuse. There's a lot. His list is continuous. Over 90 of his followers have also been arrested. Some of the survivors were charged with attempted suicide for trying to fast themselves to death. His church, of course, has been banned. It has been declared a criminal organization by the Kenyan government. Trials are still ongoing. He's behind bars. The full story is still unfolding. I don't know how a man like this can convince hundreds of people to walk into a forest and die. How did this taxi driver become a prophet that turned into a mass killer? And how many other cults are there like this out there that we don't know about? Let me know what you think in the comments, because this one, it's a troubling case. Follow for more stories like this on True Crime with Rennie. Thank you for watching.